Hello. Apologies for the audio, you'll see why in a second. For a long time, my vlogging setup was this thing. This is a GoPro Hero 6 black, sort of see it in there. It's in an aluminium frame, which gives me a shoe mount on the top, and then I've got the Rode Video Micro on top of that for the audio, because the audio in the GoPro sucks. The GoPro is an awesome camera at doing all the things that GoPros do. It's brilliant. The quality of it's been really good. I love how you can put an extra microphone on it. You can choose whatever mic you want. It's great because it's like super wide angle. Any of my car videos, that was shot on this, normally upside down, hanging in my window whilst I'm driving, so I can just drive normally and just chat about rubbish. That's your view, right? That's what you look at when you're creating a video, is that, right? And whenever you want to check to make sure that the shot is right, whether or not I'm not sat like this, or I'm not too far down, or if I'm showing something that I'm not like, you know, over in the wrong place, it's coming off, all that, you know, you want to make sure the frame is right. What I normally have to do is grab my phone, go onto the GoPro app, check it on the phone, and then I can see exactly what the GoPro can see. So I could put it somewhere, I could have the camera somewhere else. It was really cool. Brilliant for that, really cool connection, works really, really well. The GoPro is designed to be super wide angle at doing things like landscapes. You know, you've got it strapped to your chest and you want to film everything whilst you're kayaking, or you want to strap it to your forehead whilst you're cycling or whatever. Really good for that. What it's not too great at is, and obviously it's not designed to be great at doing this, is the things that are small and close up. Now obviously I do electronics and things are really, really small. This is 2019. Electronics are super, super tiny. What have I got around me? Look at this. Look how small is my fingerlet. Look how small some of the stuff is on there. Small, small, small. This, whereas the GoPro is designed to be super, super wide. So when you're trying to get really, really close, I don't know if you can see it, you end up with a bit of a shadow. So then I was thinking, well, I could do with a camera. And it's not as if I'm replacing this. This is going to be pride of place with anything, everything, right? So I could have a camera set up on a tripod doing this sort of stuff, and then have this one set up attached to a tool, doing whatever. I was in the market for a camera. So what I needed was a camera that could take external microphone, preferably on top, on some sort of shoe, interchangeable lenses, and a front-facing screen. So that was the sort of things that I was looking for. My budget wasn't very high. I didn't want to go and spend loads of money. Obviously, if you've seen the view counts I've got on this channel, it's not popular. At the time of filming this, I think I've got 13 subscribers. Some of my videos have got upwards of 30 views on them. But thank you very much. I'm not ungrateful for that. Thank you very much. However, you've got to consider your budgets. I don't want to be a all the gear and no idea kind of guy. I needed a front-facing screen, lens, shoe mount, microphone input, full HD at a minimum. If 4K was available, great, because at some point everything's going to go 4K, but it wasn't crucial. So what I'm filming on now is this. You see this? So this is the Canon M50. I'm going to switch cameras, 2 seconds. I'm going to go back over to the GoPro. Hang on. Okay, so we are now back over onto the GoPro Hero 6. Audio might sound a little bit better because the 6 has got the Rode Video Micro plugged in. There we go. So that's me checking to make sure that I'm in frame. Oh, look at that. It's like a... Oh, it's going all funny. Ha, cool. So the camera that I ended up selecting was the Canon EOS M50. The reason why I went for this is the shoe mount on the top, microphone input on the side, interchangeable lenses, and a forward-facing screen. So now when I'm lining up my shot, I can see what I'm doing. So that's, you can see how far away I've got to hold this camera for this lens. Let me just check, because this is a zoom lens. Yeah, there we go. So you can see how far away I've got to hold the camera to get this shot with so that's how far away it's got to be. So It's fine, great for vlogging. That's on its limit, so you know, if I wanted to be a bit more, if I try and compare it, so I'm going to put this next to the GoPro. That's literally like lens, same distance apart. Can you see, if I try and do a side by side, right? So can you see the difference? GoPro, Canon, GoPro, Canon. So now granted, sorry, I am shaking about the Canon a bit there because it's not on the tripod and I'm just at arm's length. Can you see the difference between the... It's not a lot, to be fair. Joe, it's not as much as I was expecting. You see a little bit more on the GoPro over here. You can see the machine shop, the whiteboard there. So yeah, so this is the camera that I've gone for. Yeah, look, you guys can see that. Look at that. Oh, can I see if I can line it up with my face? There we go. How about that? A little bit to that way. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, and I went with the white body. You can get it in black or you can get it in white. I went the white body because I had a choice of black or white, and it's like every camera seems to be in black. I like the fact that this goes black, grey, white. I think that's pretty cool, and it's got like the nice grey grips and stuff. I thought it was really cool. You guys might be like, "How did you buy it in white? This looks awful." I don't care. Like, I think it looks great. So I got a new camera. This is going to be what the majority of vlog videos are going to be filmed on. I will still use the GoPro as well for certain things. The GoPro's great because you can film and power at the same time. So if I'm doing any long videos, like my last one when I was cleaning the office, I had it on a tripod. I had it on the tripod sat over there. I had it up as far as I could get it, and I filmed the whole thing for like 3 hours, and then just cut out the bits that I wanted to go fast, and zip, went and like zipped them all up. Can't do that on the Canon. The Canon is only battery power. Can get a thing which replaces the battery, and then you can just like plug it in. So at some point I might invest in that. At the moment, it's doing pretty good. The battery life's been really good. This is not a review as such yet. I will maybe do a review, you know. Probably will. So one thing that does puzzle me, right, is this is a mirrorless camera. Not an SLR. The SLRs have like sensor in it. It then has a mirror which does this, and normally a mirror which another one like a I can't remember what they're called, you know, the ones where you look through it and then it periscope kind of thing. 2 mirrors like that, right? So you can look through the viewfinder down to the next mirror and then see what's coming out of the lens, and then you can line it up and you go pow and you can take your photo, and what happens is the mirror moves out of the way, the sensor reads all of the, you know, takes the photo, and then the mirror goes back down again. So obviously that mirror makes a clicky noise. That noise is the mirror flipping to move out of the way whilst the sensor is reading what you're taking a picture of. This thing is a mirrorless camera, so there's no mirror. However, if I take a photo, yeah, that click. Now what's weird as well, so it makes that click noise. I'm assuming that is fake, that click noise, but you can feel it. It does actually... The camera's actually making a feel... You can feel it. Canon M50 click. Shutter sound. Mirrorless doesn't mean that it doesn't have a shutter. Oh, it means that it doesn't have a moving mirror and Prism Star Opticon viewfinder. There is no artificial shutter sound being played. That's just the sound of the shutter actuating like almost any other camera. Apparently it's not fake. Apparently it's actually the sound of the shutter moving inside the camera. That'll be why it makes that feeling. Okay, I've learned something new. Look at that. Great. Yep, bought a new camera, so most of the videos will be filmed on this. Still going to use the GoPro. Still going to use my iPhone 10 because that's really cool for just picking up and video little things. I took my camera with me actually. I went to put new tyres on my car. Check out this little B-roll that I did of shooting little things with this camera.
So this is the final setup for the my new vlog camera with the Rode Video Micro on top. I can see myself in the little screen now, that's really cool. Obviously now I've got focus options, so it will focus on my face if I'm dancing around, or if I wanted to show something off, you know, I can sort of do this and it'll go zing and it'll go into focus, and then it should zoom straight back onto my face. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, so look forward to new videos filmed on this thing. Pretty cool. Ciao for now. I can't say ciao for now. That's what Thingy says on the EEV blog. That ain't gonna work. Oh, I know. Bye!